Okay, so you guessed it, DICETV87 since 1987. I'm bringing you the review of that battle against John the Don and my guy Verb. I was really looking forward to this battle. It was alright. It was okay. This battle took place at Summer Madness 4, the Super Bowl of hip hop, the Super Bowl of battle rap, because Smack said so. And don't get me wrong, it was a lot of good bars here. I like John's line about he'll die before come out the closet like Luther Vandross.
But I left my gun at home. I don't need it to knock this man off because he can die before it comes out the closet. That's Luther Vandross.
And I mean, like, Verb had a lot of good joints there. It's not that I could say on top of my head. It was just, I mean, I'm comparing this Verb to Verb from Known 4. Verb from Known 4 had as first and second round, I was pretty much flawless, you know. And I'm reading the comments and everything, people saying that John 3-0'd him, Verb, you know, no. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like, you know, you really do speak shit into existence. I mean, you know, you might think I'm being funny, but like John's always promoting the fact that people hate him. I'm like, yo, bro, if you keep saying that shit, people gonna hate you. On top of that, bro, you light skin, you got red hair, so you know that shit ain't, you know, that shit's already working against you, bro. I mean, I've had to become the nicest guy in the world. I've had to learn so many skills to be a likable person. You know what I mean? And bro, you gotta work on being more likable, man. Cause honestly, you gotta stop. If you keep talking like everybody hates you, then everybody gonna hate you. Cause I'm like, I was even reading the comment section. It was just annoying how much the crowd was hating on John. And also, I think that what works against John in his battles is John doesn't come with enough style, enough finesse. And he doesn't sound like he's that comfortable with who he is. You know what I mean? In terms of, no, this is pretty much he's not comfortable with his relationship to the crowd. You know what I mean? He has to stop feeding into that, okay? Now, I think John had a line say, yo, I'm up here with somebody that y'all hate more than me.
Now I got Verb in New York. I'm even more intrigued. Because I finally got somebody this crowd hates more than me.
And it's like, first of all, I don't understand why anybody hates John to begin with. Yo, like, the boy can spit, got bars, you know, but I guess, I don't know, I guess he had, I don't know where he get that from, but at the same time, he gotta stop saying that, because like, it comes through in his raps, because when he's rapping, he doesn't sound like it's effortless. He sounds like he's yelling, he's screaming the entire time, or he's trying to, like, you know, like, he always sounds like he's trying to, like, stop a party, or like win an argument, you know what I mean? And that kind of works against him a little bit. Verb, you know, of course, Verb had a lazy third round like he always does. He was pretty lazy.
I came in this game, made noise, woke niggas up early. I am a rooster.
First and second round, I enjoyed. Can't lie, I mean, I didn't feel the intensity or the excitement from this battle. It was a little bit vanilla, just a little bit, you know. Pretty good. I ain't gonna front though, like, Smack looked disappointed like the whole battle, like especially when John was rapping. Like he looked like, yo, my nigga, like, yo, I'm paying y'all like way too much money for this shit, yo. Or even with I mean, at least Verb didn't choke. You know what I mean? I know Verb been on his campaign just being a real dickhead. You know, just trying, like, I guess trying to take a page out of Daylight's book. You know, this nigga really said that the women from the Queen of the Ring need to stay at home naked and suck niggas' dicks. That shit was just, that was mean. That was just really mean. And well, you know, it's just like continuously dissing the PGs and shit like that. But at the same time, you know, the top tier MCs do have a point though. They do. MC like Verb is a lot more experienced, has a lot more finesse, just a lot more swag, and it always comes through better on camera. Whereas John does not sound comfortable. John sounds as though he's struggling to be heard. And I'm not trying to be funny, I'm serious, you know. And it takes away from his performance, it takes away from what he's saying, and also just like, yo, we gotta change his whole demeanor. John's gonna have to change his whole style if he wants to go to that next level in battle rap, okay? Because there's still this clear divide between the top tier MCs and the proven grounds guys and guys that are coming up. You got all these guys who got the bars and they're finding out who they are, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'm watching a performer. I don't really feel like I'm watching someone that I should pay attention to, because a lot of these guys are just coming with the same thing, and that's bars. But bro, you gotta come with everything. You gotta have your own moves, your own slogan, your own pitch to your voice. You know, what makes Holla Don dope is the fact that he has his own pitch to his voice. Or a Verb, you know, even with a Verb, it's the things he chooses to say, the slick wordplay on top of the Showtime shit. At least like I said, when he does the Showtime thing, he really does turn up, you know what I mean? And just that alone, like that's branding, and that really lets you know, okay, this is a specific person you're looking at, okay? They put a lot into their character. And I mean, honestly, I really feel like I said before, this battle was very Monday, this battle was very Monday morning, you know? And I really do look forward to seeing John perform in the future. I think, like I said before, he has solid wordplay, a lot of good bars. It's just that, bro, you gotta be a little more poised and gotta come with a new style, you know. And I think a lot of the top tier MCs and a lot of guys who've been battling for a long time, it would help them to try to update their style, you know, or reinvent themselves. And that's not happening in the battle rap. And that's why it's starting to be a little stale, because everyone's kind of just sticking to what they know. No one's taking the risk. I mean, aside from Daylight, no one's taking the risk. No one's really rapping different. No one's trying to do anything different. No one's coming with a different approach. Everyone's pretty much like, all right, well, this is how I rap. It's how I'm going to continue to keep rapping. We guys want to criticize mainstream artists and say, well, you guys will rap the same song every night. It's hard to come with 10 minutes of new material every time. Like, well, my nigga, I mean, that's not necessarily true, because if I'm giving you an hour and 10 minutes of new material for the year, right, and you're a top tier MC and you write 10 minutes of rhymes or 15 minutes of rhymes a couple of times a year, that actually is the same thing as making an album, actually. But also, it's actually a little bit harder to make an album, because if you're making a good album with replayable songs, that shit takes a lot of fucking time. Whereas with a battle, your battles don't have to have replay value for you to get paid. You know what I'm saying? So I really think that, yo, everyone that's in that bracket, you know, needs to take a step back and reinvent themselves so that this culture can stay alive. Because if not, people are going to stop really caring about whether you're top tier or PG or just whatever class you're in. We got to keep switching it up, keep doing different styles, and keep innovating, okay? We can't keep doing the same exact shit. But anyway, with this battle, I'll lean a little more towards Verb. Verb is my I like Verb a little more. I thought Verb had, I thought Verb had more charisma and poise, and just it just sounded a whole lot better than John, I think. But John definitely went in, came with bars, and you know, it was a